stream is start, and we were on something or the value preposition or the value equation in the negotiation part. It just got finished here, and now I am going to resume it about the next one. I think so, which is mindset or confidence or whatsoever. Let's see.
Letting others reveal their cards. In negotiation, silence is one of the most powerful tools you can wield.
I don't know about what.
To master the value equation, selling becomes natural and effortless. You're no longer pushing an agenda. You're creating mutually beneficial solutions
Yeah,
that
so here is this one thing I just observed, which is the selling through service. So what they, yeah, he is saying that to make a negotiation feel it like it is a service you are offering to your client. So it is not become a pushy thing, but the empathetical thing that in which you are understanding them what their concerns are and also customizing your offer accordingly to really solve their problem with your offer. So and it also makes the people more comfortable and easy to get through from point A to point C. So yeah, that's why see the negotiation or the communication or the discussion meeting in a way that you are providing them a service to solve the problem which they are looking to solve. So yep, and okay, so value equation is committed value. Communicate value clearly connected to the other party needs, build trust, and lead with empathy. It makes selling natural and effortless. So if someone say that, oh no, your selling is really hard, so it seems that they are not communicating with the service mindset with the other person. So if they are going to do it, then hopefully the selling become less like a sailing but more like helping them to get through the problem, and there is a that much value 100% value they are getting while they have to pay around way less than what the value we are getting, and perception is more real than the reality as well. But what I'm saying that if you have to make that perception well with respect to the reality, and in reality they are getting the value which they should get, because many times people are not uh, appreciating the value they are getting because they are unable to understand, they are unable to get the relevancy with it. So if they are going to understand it well and make the relevancy with it, then yep, they are most likely to get converted. So that's the thing, and it become way less or less about making it become less an act of selling or the hard pushing, and they get naturally become they can become your customer. Okay, so yeah.
everyone wants to say yes to.
Mm. Okay,
Chapter 9.
chapter 9. So
Mastering the Power of Silence.
we are at the chapter 9 now. Chapter number 9.
Letting others reveal their
So there's the power of silence.
cards. In negotiation, silence is one of the most powerful tools you can wield. Tim Castle dedicates this entire chapter to uncovering powerful tools you can wield. In negotiating, the power of silence. Letting others reveal their cards.
So yeah.
In negotiation, silence is one of the most powerful tools you can wield. Tim Castle dedicates this entire chapter to uncovering the subtle, transformative art of strategic silence. While many negotiators feel compelled to fill every pause with words,
Hmm.
Castle explains that mastering silence creates space for insight, influence, and control. It's
Okay.
counterintuitive, but the less
Okay. But one thing I just want to confirm that am I streaming right or not getting it right or not? Yep. Okay. So here we go.
you say, the more the other party reveals, and often, what they reveal can change the entire negotiation dynamic.
Hmm.
Castle begins by acknowledging
What I observe in the negotiation is that more listening, more understanding, customization, and speaking with impact is more powerful than just speaking. When we say the negotiation, the first image comes in my mind. We are like speaking with someone, we are saying something to someone to make things understand. But what interesting thing I just understand there, it's more about listening thing like this. Hmm. And then is speaking about 10 to 20% in the conversation to make the impact, and get them directed where we are looking to get them directed. So I think that that's why people really struggle in common things, because they are more about the uh, they might don't have the right understanding about the things and not the right practice about the stuff to get things done. Okay, so yeah, that's why the power of silence really reveal the things which they are unable to reveal.
a common discomfort. Silence feels awkward. Humans are wired to avoid it because it can feel like rejection or tension. Many people rush to fill silence with explanations, justifications, or concessions, inadvertently weakening their position. But silence, when used intentionally, sends a powerful message. You're confident, patient, and in control. You don't need to fill the void to prove your point. He explains that
Okay, so
silence
that's the point. um, you don't need um, this it.
sends a powerful message. You're confident, patient, and in control. You don't need to fill the void to prove
Okay, yeah, you don't need to fill the void. Okay,
your point.
to prove your points, to prove your point.
He explains that silence triggers a natural psychological response
Mm.
called the information gap. When someone stops talking, the other person instinctively tries to fill that gap by
Hmm. Silence trigger info gap.
continuing the conversation. This creates an opening for them to disclose more. Continuing the conversation. This creates an opening for them to disclose more than they intended, often revealing their true needs, constraints, or bottom lines. Castle emphasizes that great negotiators listen deeply during these moments, capturing invaluable intelligence.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So what these info gaps
Tries to
do?
fill that gap by continuing the conversation. This creates an opening for them to disclose more than they intended.
So this allow them to disclose more than they intended. Okay.
often revealing their true needs.
and often revealing their true need.
Needs, constraints, or bottom lines. Castle
Okay, yeah.
emphasizes
Needs, constraints, what is stopping them, constraints, and bottom line.
that great negotiators listen deeply during these moments,
Mhm.
capturing invaluable
Okay, so what we have to do, we have to listen deeply in these moments.
intelligence
So,
without
and you have to capture valuable intelligence.
saying a word. The chapter outlines specific
Just wait
tactics
a minute. I might get some important message. Uh, oh my gosh. I just okay. Nice to reach. Just wait for a minute. I'm going to come back. There are some important apps already. Can get it removed. Okay, then see if you can see space now. Uh, mm, okay, so yep, let's start it.
to leverage silence effectively. One of the most impactful is the after question silence.
After question silence? Okay. After question silence. What is making after question silence? Okay, it seemed like I asked a question and then stop speaking. So that's the point, I think so.
After you ask a carefully crafted question,
Mm-hmm.
especially one that digs into motivations or objections, pause and stay quiet, especially one that digs in silence. After you ask a carefully crafted question, especially one that leverage silence effectively, one of the most impactful is the after question silence.
So this is the after question silence. Okay, yeah. So this is the one about the important thing. After question silence, what it is stop, shut your mouth after asking a crucial question and let them speak.
During these moments, capturing invaluable that great negotiators
Mhm.
listen deeply during these moments, capturing invaluable intelligence without saying a word. The chapter outlines specific tactics to leverage silence
That's a tactic.
effectively.
Okay,
One of the
that's
most impactful is the after question silence. After you ask a carefully crafted question, especially one that digs into motivations, or after you, one of the most
mhm.
impactful is the after question silence. After you ask a carefully crafted question, especially one that digs into motivations or objections,
Ask ask question that dig deep into motivation
pause, question, especially after question silence.
Okay.
After
Okay.
you ask a carefully crafted question, especially one that digs into motivations or objections, pause
Motivations
and
and objections. Motivations and objections. Objections.
stay quiet. Resist the urge to interrupt or rephrase.
Stay quiet. हमारा मुंह बंद नहीं रहता, बात ये है. So it is very hard for us to shut our mouth after asking a valuable question from them. So yeah, we have to fix it to make a great negotiator.
Give the other party room to think and respond fully.
Hmm.
Often, they will elaborate, clarify, or soften their stance, giving you fresh information to work with. Castle also highlights the power of strategic pauses during critical moments, such as after making an offer or responding to a counteroffer, rather cast or soften their stance, giving you fresh information to work with. Castle also highlights the power of strategic pauses during clarify, or soften their stance, giving you fresh information
Oh my
and
gosh.
stay quiet. The one that digs silence,
Okay, yeah.
observations, or objections, pause and stay quiet.
Pause and stay quiet.
Resist the urge to interrupt or rephrase. Give the other party room to think and respond fully. Often, they will elaborate, clarify,
So
think and respond fully. To interrupt or rephrase. Give the other party room to think and respond fully.
give them room to think and respond fully.
Often, they will elaborate, clarify, or soften their stance.
Often they elaborate. Yeah, sometimes they can elaborate.
Giving you fresh information. They will elaborate, clarify, think, and respond fully. Often, they will elaborate,
Hmm.
clarify,
Elaborate, clarify,
or soften their stance.
soften their instance.
Giving you fresh information to work with.
Yeah, there's the thing. Giving you the fresh info to work with.
Castle also highlights the power of strategic pauses during critical moments.
Mm. Strategic pauses. So the second thing is that strategic pauses during critical moments.
Such as after making an offer or responding to a counteroffer.
Mm-hmm. Such as what is?
Such as after making an offer or responding to a counteroffer.
Okay, after making offer or responding to the offer.
Rather than jumping in to justify or defend, hold the silence.
Rather than jumping and justify.
This can create a subtle pressure that nudges the other party toward agreement or concession.
Okay, okay. This gives pressure on them to agree or concession. Concession.
The silence communicates that you're confident in your position and waiting for their response.
Hmm.
It also allows you to observe their body language and emotional reactions, which are vital cues in negotiation. Another technique Castle introduces
Hmm.
is the reflective silence.
What?
When the other party says something important or revealing,
Reflective
pause briefly before responding. This
silence.
shows you're thoughtfully considering a reflective silence.
Okay.
When
Okay.
the other party says something important or revealing, pause briefly before responding.
What he said?
Says something important or revealing, pause briefly before responding.
Okay. This is a reflective silence, and what it means when someone reveals something or responded to your answer, you have to pause, right?
Party says something important or revealing, pause briefly.
Okay. When other party said something or revealing revealed paused paused before responding. Okay, so we will continue after a short break of it, right? So yeah, see you after a short break because I have some work. Okay.